In this video, we will discuss logging into your WebEx account, starting a meeting in your personal room, setting up a scheduled meeting and sending out invitations, controls and functions available to you during a meeting, and recording meetings. Please watch the How to Use WebEx Meetings tutorial before watching this video. It contains important information on how to set up your audio and video as well as how to use the basic functions. To host a meeting, you will need a WebEx account. After you receive your welcome email and create a password, you will be ready to host a meeting. To host a meeting, open the URL modot.webex.com and press the Sign In button. Enter your WebEx username and password. After you are logged in, you'll see your WebEx homepage. From this page, you can schedule and start meetings. The home icon will bring you back to this page. There are two types of meetings: personal room meetings, which are also called instant meetings, and scheduled meetings. The meeting experience itself is the same for instant meetings and scheduled meetings. We'll discuss personal room meetings first. Personal room meetings are held in your own virtual conference space. Your personal room is always available to you and the URL link is displayed here. The link is always the same and ends with your user ID. Personal meetings also work for planned meetings. Attendees can enter the meeting anytime after the host arrives. Click Start a Meeting whenever you want to start a WebEx meeting. WebEx can be used as a desktop app or a web app. This video only covers use as a desktop app. After you press the Start a Meeting button on the WebEx site, you'll be presented with the same dialog box you see when you enter someone else's meeting, except the button says Start Meeting rather than Join. From here you can set up your audio and then enter the meeting as described in the How to Use WebEx video. Just press the Start Meeting button and you'll arrive in your meeting room waiting for others to connect. That's pretty much all you need to know about starting an instant meeting. The second type of WebEx meeting is a scheduled meeting. These can be set up from your WebEx homepage or the Meetings page by clicking the Schedule button. In this case, we are on the home page. As you would expect, the main feature of a scheduled meeting is that you can set it up ahead of time. These meetings are not held in your personal room, so the personal URL won't work. Each scheduled meeting has a unique link that is generated. By default, scheduled meetings can be joined by attendees 5 minutes before the meeting starts, but no activity can occur until the host joins. Attendees can always join if the host is in the meeting. Alternate hosts that have WebEx accounts can be assigned in case the host may be unavailable. Let's walk through scheduling a meeting from the Meetings page. To schedule a meeting, press the Schedule button. There will be several pieces of information to enter to set up the meeting. First, enter the meeting topic. Then set the date and time by clicking the down arrow. Select the date from the calendar and enter the start time and duration. The time and duration you enter will be reflected in the invitation generated by WebEx, so don't pad them. The WebEx meeting will not end and kick you out if you exceed the time allotted, as long as the host does not leave the meeting. You can click the Recurrence button to set up a meeting that repeats. Attendees can also be invited in the meeting setup. The participants' email addresses are entered in the provided area. If participants are invited in this manner, they will receive Outlook meeting notices. Whether you invite people through WebEx or not, the host will receive 2 emails after the scheduled meeting is saved. The first is an Outlook invitation for your calendar. The second is an email that can be forwarded to others that contains the invitation. The invitation email you receive can be forwarded to participants. The ICS file attachment can be opened. It adds the meeting to the Outlook calendar. Here's a quick recap of the WebEx invitation functionality. Invitations sent out of WebEx have some pros and cons. A pro is that you can use WebEx to send out the invitations. Another pro is that if you edit the meeting in WebEx, the invited participants will receive updates. A con is that there is no integration with Outlook contacts to help build the participant list, but this is a minor inconvenience. A pro is the ability to forward the generated email invitation. A pro is that if participants accept the email invitation, you will receive responses and they will receive meeting updates. A con is that the participants may not accept the invitation. If so, they won't receive any meeting updates. There are some cons for both kinds of meeting invitations. The biggest downside is that you cannot edit the Outlook meeting in any way to add an agenda or attach files. The Outlook calendar entry also does not list the attendees, and you cannot add attendees from Outlook. You cannot tell who has received or accepted the meeting notice except through the response emails. The alternate to using WebEx generated invitations is to manage the invitations yourself in Outlook. This is a two-step process. First, create the scheduled meeting in WebEx, but don't add participants. Then create an event in Outlook as you would for a normal meeting and paste the connection information from the email. Let's walk through those steps. Shortly after you save the WebEx meeting, you'll receive the two emails from WebEx. One is an email containing the meeting information. Open the email. Copy the meeting information from the email and paste it into the new Outlook meeting. The only information you need from the email is in the red rectangle: the name of the meeting, date, time, and most importantly, the link to the meeting. The meeting number should also be included because there may be the need to call in when an attendee does not have access to a computer or the internet. The meeting password and other information is not necessary. An advantage of managing the invitations with Outlook is that you can provide an agenda and all other meeting information and not rely on supplemental emails. A disadvantage is that you have two places to edit if you make a scheduling change or cancel the meeting. This method makes it easy to see who's been invited, has accepted, or add or remove attendees. Overall, this may be a better method, and also works with the personal meeting room, which doesn't require scheduling. WebEx scheduled meetings provide some advanced options. There are quite a few advanced options, but you won't have to make any changes here to host a meeting. Once you finally enter the meeting as host, the only obvious difference for you over being a regular participant is that you will notice you are labeled host and will have the presenter's ball in the participants list. You will also have many more functions available to you than a regular participant. Let's look at some host functions. Start by right-clicking on a participant. You can perform several important functions from here. Most of these are not available to regular participants. Please note that the presenter role is discussed in How to Use WebEx Meetings tutorial. The Change Role To function can be used to promote an attendee to be the meeting host. There is only one host in the meeting and the host must be present. If the host needs to leave the meeting before it ends, the host can delegate the role to someone else. Also, if the host tries to leave the meeting while participants are still present, an opportunity will be given for the host to delegate the role to someone else. The Pass Keyboard and Mouse Control function is not used often but allows a participant to take control and run the host computer. Once control is given, a check mark will appear by the function and the participant will be able to control the host computer. If the host clicks the mouse button, the host will then be able to control their own computer again until they pause. At that point, control goes back to the participant. The only way for the host to end the participant control is to click the mouse and then right-click and uncheck the option. The presenter can draw annotation on top of their shared content. The Allow to Annotate options allow others to also draw annotations. Mute All is a very important function. Mute All will mute every participant except the current presenter. This function is more important in large meetings where background noise or feedback is a problem. Unmute allows the host to selectively unmute participants. In this example, Mute All is deactivated and cannot be selected, as shown by the subdued color. This is because all the participants are already muted. Functions will also be subdued and unavailable in the menus if your current role does not allow access to the function. There are several important functions in the pull-down menus at the top of the app. The Mute on Entry setting in the Participant menu will automatically mute participants' audio when they enter the meeting. This can be helpful for large meetings. Mute All is also available here. The Copy Meeting link is handy if you need to provide the link to someone during a scheduled meeting. Under the Meeting menu is the Information function. It will provide the meeting number, access code, and call-in number. Now let's go back to the WebEx page and cover a few more options. The icon under Home is Meetings. All of your upcoming meetings are listed here. Meetings can also be started from here. Click one of the meetings to see its details. All of the meeting details are listed here. If you want to edit the meeting, click the pencil. Now you can change all the fields that were available when you created the meeting. After editing is complete and you press the Save button, participants that have received and accepted meeting notices from WebEx or via the ICS files will receive update notifications. Remember that if you created your own meeting notices, you'll have to update those. The trash can icon will delete a scheduled meeting, and cancellation notifications will be sent out. Meetings can be recorded by the host to capture the audio and shared content. The recording button is only available to the host. Recording can be started from here during the meeting. If you are sharing content, recording can be started in the Hidden Tools at the top of the screen. When you press the Record button, you will see this dialog. Recording using the Record on My Computer option records the meeting in a proprietary file format that is difficult to use and must be converted. It is recommended to change the Record option to Record in Cloud. This video only covers cloud recording. After you press the Record button, time will start ticking, indicating recording has started. All meeting sound will be recorded and meeting video is only captured if you share screen content. The video will be blank until you share content. A recording icon will appear so that other participants can know recording is in progress. Test out the recording process before you need to use it to familiarize yourself with how it works. Your video will be recorded in cloud storage. Your videos can be accessed through the WebEx recording page. The videos will be listed with the newest videos at the top. After recording, the videos won't be available for a while, so be patient. After a short time, a generating message is shown in the date field until the video actually becomes available. The department has a limited amount of cloud storage space available, so it's important to download the MP4 videos with this icon and then delete them here to free up space. You may notice that there are settings for different recording views under the general WebEx settings. These don't seem to do anything. This concludes the video. The WebEx meeting solution is provided and supported by Information Systems. CAD Services is also happy to answer questions. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have problems.